everyone, welcome to what is probably the big main event of the second big main event of this year for the channel CJK333. And to recap, it began many long years ago when we took down the Kanto region in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Then afterwards taking on the Hoenn region in Pokemon Ruby. Then finally making our way to Pokemon Gold at Johto. Then we made our way to the Sinnoh region in Platinum, in Black and White 2 for Unova. Pokemon X Carlos, Pokemon Y for Carlos. And then the Alola region in Pokemon Moon. And then we had the Great Galar region on Sword and Shield, as well as the DLC for that one. Then the great Lord Arceus sent us back in time to save Sinnoh again in Hisui. And thankfully Arceus showed mercy and sent us back to the present. This isn't the most... Yep, the great Arceus sent us back to take down... To become champion and saviour of Paldea Region. The hero of the academy, a future Pokemon champion, battler of all the Pokemon types. And it's time for you to dive into the world of Pokemon. Again? Yes, again. Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. It's also, of course, known to the mysterious creatures known as Pokemons. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. And I have definitely been looking forward to playing Violet. Sorry that the Violet playthrough was not earlier than anticipated, or me completing it normally was anticipated. But we have a lot of chat to go through about Pokemon Violet experiences and that, and what happened during the main playthrough, really. And at time of recording, we did not get the Pokemon Home update, so there probably will not be Union Circle. I just didn't think I'd have it complete. I didn't think I'd have the game completed by, well, currently. We'll go through that like bit by bit. Basically, I've been that busy this whole. I've been that busy. I've been going through a lot of. Going through a lot of troubles and that. Like, just been very busy as well with work and that, and just basically not being able to play the game and. Not being able to play the game, like, I felt quite low, quite down, that I wasn't able to fully give Violet the appreciation that I wanted to give it, because, after seeing all the stuff you chat about in previous videos, that I was looking forward to it, and just because, I probably would have had this done within a week or two when the game first came out, but it weren't like that. I was like, oh, be able to play it for but no, it didn't feel like that, and And the breaks in between games were like, it was like, oh, played it every day, one badge a day. No, it was like, heck, I had a month gap. I just wasn't able to physically play it, and it just got me down really. And I'm hoping this Let's Play will solve basically the issues I have with Violet, really. And of course, not to mention the whiny, toxic fan base as normal, and blah 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 blah. You know, whining negative part of the fan base. If you keep this up, Pokemon are gonna make Gen 10 Pokemon cry and Pokemon about it. Muncha. Yeah, that's just basically the 411, the 411 really. But anyway, as mentioned, that's the 411 really. But finally was able to complete the game. I want to say beginning of March, start of March maybe. That was when I'll be able to find it in my main save really. Because I was hoping Pokemon Go, because you know I was struggling. I was like, oh, do I wait until Pokemon Home comes out, start a new? Because I was definitely eager to start a new game with the main save. Because you know it was like, oh, it's just loads, just been that busy, just never got to. I mean, you know something's wrong if we've had, you know, new game come out and then getting big gaps, especially with how it turns out, or the stuff we've got to do in this game. But anyway, we are here now. I'm comfortable in making my main save, you know, my main save, and this is what we're going to do for the playthrough. Me guest account, or a guest account as me extra save file. Once again, thank you for saving me extra save file. And I think get yourself a nice hat as possible, because we did not set up the hairstyle. I did not set up my hairstyle whatsoever. But yeah, we'll slowly go through some of the stuff of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as normal, and then explain what stuff I was not liking, stuff I was liking. And I'm hoping this playthrough here can, you know, push it up to, you know, better than Sword and Moon and Arceus, because at the moment, still kind of preferred Sword and Shield. But don't forget, we got future DLC we'll be waiting on as well. We got the DLC to look forward to of Scarlet and Violet. Well, I'll explain some of these bits when we get to like areas and that, different areas. Because, you know, there was stuff I'm like, hang on, this isn't right. Or it feels unusual that we're not getting this or that. We'll explain as we go through each area and that. what I will mention though, I am quite happy that I did get my first shiny before I even stepped into the main bits. I got myself a nice shiny. And this was before even getting the first badge. Heck, this was even before getting into the academy. And since then I've caught 2 extra shinies in the main save, which I'm quite happy with. But here are our lovely starter Pokemon here. And this is where I give out big shout outs and big thanks to all that voted in the community posts. Because I've finally got community posts now on my channel, which is about damn time. Because, you know, YouTube are stubborn jackasses. Which means I'll be able to post any community posts and should probably type up in a community post now while I'm playing this to I'm recording finally Pokemon Violet. But thank you to everyone that voted in the community posts as well as on Twitch when I did kind of stream a few of me main save. I got a few badges on stream. Hey, Rotom phone. Yeah, Rotom becoming big staples now of the Pokemon. And I will say this now, because we are on the thank you segment of the playthrough, because we got votes for starter. We got votes for our starter Pokemon. And it was a big landslide, and we got 2 votes on the community poll and 2 votes on Twitch. And of course, I would put down a vote myself, but I can't vote on the community poll, and of course I make my pick or my one vote, and I just go, you know what, let's keep landslide going, and everyone picked Sprigatito, so we will have the greeny grassy cat for this playthrough. And also thank you to Azalea and also Dark Lucario for their votes on Twitch. Thank you very much. I chat to them a lot on stream, like Emily's stream, Elliot's stream, and Brushbox's stream, and Garbo's stream, and they joined in on Twitch and the community poll and voted. We'll have a close up at the Pokemon. There we go. Do not eat the bad apple. Okay. Yes, boss. That's why I'm the duck boss. Are you mad, Duck Boss, because it was a democracy and the cat's being picked for the adventure? Yeah, what are you talking about? Whack. Master CJK, we finally upgraded our nicknames now. Even though last time we was the Big C. Pokemon Y. But yes, once again, thank you to everyone that voted. Dark Lucario, as Azalea, as Azarir. Sorry, I'm butchering the name. Sorry, but thank you very much. Thank you very much for voting and joining. Spur. A Spigati is a grass type Pokemon. It can use its plant power to soak up whatever water you throw at it. We won't do that just yet because we will have a close up at all these Pokemon. Pom. That's Quaxly, a water type Pokemon. It may seem quiet, but it's a mighty stream of water that can fight any fire, you see. Okay, we got the duck again. You know, it was meant to get close with the crocodile. Also, if this Pokemon was going to be, I probably would have called him like Bubble Bobble, because when I first saw this one, I was like, "What's this Bubble Bobble looking Pokemon?" And of course, when I first saw it, I had, you know, the song of Bubble Bobble in my head. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, and that was when the first trailers came out for the stars. I was like, yo, Bubble Bobble. But at the same time, I was like, nope, I've got to wait until the final versions of these starters. And I must say, the final versions of these starters all pretty evenly matched. So I would still kind of give it to the fire type, even though I do not like the middle evolution of the fire one. And also the fact is, in my main save, I picked the duck. I picked Quaxly. You know what, let's call it Big Green. There we go. I wasn't sure I was going to go with nickname route, but we will go with the Big Green. And of course, I was hoping, you know, of course, after seeing Quaxly's first fall, I was thinking, please let it be as close to Josuke as possible. Please give us continuation of Josuke Duck. And it kind of went into a different field. But that's okay, though. Oh, phew, thanks. Because I was going to say, you what? You got something wrong? You got something wrong with democracy? Me allowing my community to vote on the starter Pokemon? I was like, what you got? You know, are you trying to tease me, Nagatomo Nomura? You just want an extra Pokemon, Nimona. That's all you want. You do want the extra. Hair flick. Okay, so we've gone to the thank yous for the voting portion. You know, we got the thank yous down, and thank you once again. see, we're meeting up direct with Cavall, we're meeting up with Nemona, we've got our starter Pokemon. I think it's just before we actually do read the story in the text, try my best not to skip as many things as we can, just... Guess what? It's cold season again on the channel. Because, you know, for some weird reason I can't do a playthrough unless I've got a cold. Look, see, she was going to raise the duck and not even use it for battle purposes. You must be studying up. Smart moves, Grass. Yes, I have been studying up. Just call me Ash. I've been studying. I've been studying for 30 years, and my character avatar is quite young. I'm basically doing actual Ash. Oh yeah, that'd be something we'd have to talk about. Like, Ash is finally champ. He's not just champ up alone. He's now the world champ. And we'll never see him again because the anime's moving on. And I'm gonna do my hot take right now. It's probably gonna be. I don't think Litco and Roy will last that long. Really, it's gonna be it's gonna be like a 50 episode series. Oh no, not a 50 episode series. I mean at least. Yeah, like basically a full Paldea season, but then it's gonna be like nope. It's going to be like, nope, it's going to be new protagonists afterwards and that. You know, they're not going to have the, the next 1,000 episodes of adventures and new regions. We want that fight, right? Did we just have a Pokemon battle? I hope I won. Yo, Director Cavall, I think this technically means I am champion now, right? It's not my fault you wanted to charge me with the duck. Thank you for making me champion already. So that's the end of the episode. So that's the end of the playthrough. Thank you everyone else for joining. He's made us champion already. Thank you. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes. Quite the age we live in now. Speaking of which, this kid looked exactly like you. He caught God. Are you probably the same person, perhaps? Oh, that's not going to be Clavell's voice, by the way. That isn't going to be. I just heard back in the day and I had to do it. My throat is too sore to do voices at the moment, but we'll try my best. Anyway, I think we're going to chat about the starters now. Of course, when I got me Quaxley on my main save, oh, 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 I got some friends that joined me in the Union Circle, and they got me a Fuecoco egg. So I got them two starters. So whatever happens here, I'm probably going to, once this playthrough's finished, I will probably transfer because it's a cat. Yeah, because I am close to completing the Pokedex. I just need the Scarlet exclusives, the cats, the cat in that save file, or at least one of the cats, because you know we got Ditto, baby. Well, I will say this now. Is before we even got to the academy, my Pokemon were nearly at level 20. My Pokemon could have been at level 100 with all this open world exploring. With all the open world exploring you can do in this game, my Pokemon could have been level 100 before we got to the academy. But we'll cut this episode short, as this is the introduction episode, and join us in the next part where we are going to catch some Pokemon and continue our road to the academy. So farewell and Cheerios.